Scorpions Clubhouse. And where you see these modulars over here, that parking lot was where they did a lot of their trade. Now, they weren't selling basketball.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpions are a motorcycle club.
Oh.
You know, if you've seen Sons of Anarchy, probably not that glamorous.
Not a
But
very legal club. They do a lot of illegal things in the club.
Yeah.
Not a club that you guys would understand as being, hey, a club that's just doing their thing out there in the society. They're taking
That's right.
advantage of people in society.
yeah, very aggressive criminal organization that are still alive and well, as I understand it. They've gone underground now, but back then they weren't underground at all. They were really in your faces. So this neighborhood,
Back then, how long ago was that?
26, 30 years ago,
Oh, okay.
in that time frame, because Dorothy Moore came here 26 years ago. This property was still being used for those services, but from what I understand, again, it's my version, from what I understand, that was short-lived. Once she showed up on the scene, she had people tailing her and thought she was in trouble, and they were actually protecting her because she had so much respect from the community. Because all the drug dealers, their kids and everything, were part of a kids' after-school program called Crusaders. That's how it started. And so she'd take their kids in. So because she was giving them another option other than jail or death, they saw that, and so they invested in her by protecting her. And there's one story, I like it because it's kind of, the TV glamour kind of thing you guys have seen, but there was a drive-by shooting, and Mama Dorothy dove on the sidewalk with the kids, and the story was that she got back up and continued with their day schedule. She didn't cancel things, and she was back the following week for another Crusader. So it's that kind of tenacity and that kind of believing that you're part of something bigger, and that if you believe in a God that orders all of your steps, you know that if it's not your time to go, it's not your time to go, and he totally protects you. And whatever comes from that is going to work together for the good. That's the ground you're standing on now. So this is a real testimony. I'm going to fast forward real quick to what you're standing in and talk about the youth center itself.